Hey folks, old man here. I know a lot of times you hear me talk about working on the trail, and I've done some videos with out in the buggy working on the trail and everything, but I got to thinking I've never really showed you the trail, so thought today we would do that. I'm gonna grab the loppers and I'm gonna try to walk my way around the trail. Hope I can make it. I'm not sure I can, but we'll see how far I get, and we'll take you along with me. All right, let's go. We are officially on the trail. You can see my driveway behind me there. It's where it comes up the hill, and if you don't take the turn to the left at the top of the driveway there and go out to the house, then you would be on the trail. So here we go. And not a whole lot to see. I mean, it's just a little trail around the edge of the property, but I talk about it a good bit, so I thought I'd show it to you. So here we go. Right here, it's pretty well open. We're still pretty close to the house, and so not much to see right here. Goes through. Got a few loblolly pines and stuff here, and a couple of magnolias out here. As you can see behind me, there's a lot of tree limbs down out here. That you have property with a lot of old trees. You have limbs down pretty much every day. So it's kind of a running joke here at the house with my son about picking up sticks. Ever since he was 5 or 6 years old, anytime he said he was bored or needed something to do, I would say go out and pick up sticks. And between you and me, he would rather chew his arm off than go out and pick up sticks. So a lot of the sticks just don't get picked up. All right, let's head on out here. I'm just about out to where I don't know if you remember, I had a big rotten log that was across the trail that I moved with the buggy. Well, I'm about to there, and there's a good sized limb down right here. Let's see if I can get it pulled down right quick. I'll get you turned around so you can see it maybe, and we'll take care of it. Well, how about that? Of course, that was a kind of a good thing. It showed me a feature that I didn't know that the camera had. So when I picked it up, it showed on the screen, gimbal protected, tap screen to resume. So I didn't know it had that on there, so that's pretty cool. Whew. Yeah. Being an old man with heart issues is rough. Something as simple as just pulling that limb. I mean, granted, that was a pretty heavy limb, but something as simple as that shouldn't get a good man out of breath like it does, but that's the way it is. Well, anyway, enough about that. So you can see we got the trail opened up down through here now. So let's head on down, and I'll show you where it goes from here. Alright, so yeah, we got that out of the way. We're headed on back towards what I refer to as the back corner. My property is actually laid out in kind of a triangle shape, pie shape. And so back here, close to where I'm at, is what we call the back corner. Let me get you spun around here and show you. I think I've showed it several times in some videos, but don't know if you can see that. There's a little scrape right there. A lot of young bucks out around here. I'm going to cut this little sapling down with the loppers right quick. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back at it here. Heading on down. There's a few more saplings up ahead that we're going to need to cut, but we'll get to those in a minute. Right now we're just headed on back. You can see we're pretty good distance from the house now. Alright, we got a few little saplings right here we're going to stop and cut right quick. Alright, that's got us a little bit more of a clear path. You gotta watch those little pines and cedars. They grow pretty quick on you. So, you can see it's a straight shot down through here. That's why you see so much deer traffic back here. You can see there's back towards where we came from. It's a long straightaway there. And deer like this area. A lot of the footage you see on the trail cams comes from right in here. There's a couple of them set up looking at this area. So you see a lot of them real active right in this general area. So yeah, we'll get back here to the back corner and we turn and go downhill for a ways. It's pretty flat right through here, and then it turns, goes downhill a ways, and then I got a long uphill stretch that goes back up towards the house. So I'm not really looking forward to that. I got a spot right here. I'm not sure exactly. The old trail used to go off to my left right here, but I'm thinking about reworking it and coming down through the right side here. And when I say the left and the right, I'm talking about around that tree right there. She's a pretty big one. So I need to get around it. Of course, I got a really good path right out through here, already cut. Might just keep it and leave that other wooded back there. A lot of old boxwoods out there. Not a big fan of the boxwoods, but they make a pretty good hedge. My tree of choice for hedge type stuff is either a locust or a holly. I like the hollies because, you know, they're green year round. I like the locust because, well, if you've ever had a locust thorn get you, you know you've been got. They're pretty harsh. Old guys used to always say if one of them ever broke off in your skin, it would just keep working its way in until it got to the bone. I don't know if that's true. Have you ever heard that? Or have you got any other old sayings like that you've heard that the old men have told you? They passed down information to you. I've learned that a lot of times you got to take that with a grain of salt, but Sometimes them old men knew what they were talking about. And now that I am one of them, I really think they knew what they were talking about. But I also know that a lot of times they might have been fabricating some things. They might tell a story or two. You never know. Alright, so got right here in this area, in the trees right behind me here, there's a couple of locust trees right there, and that's where a lot of my grapevines are. I know you've seen me showing muscadine, scuffidine. These down here are muscadines. They're the dark purple, almost black, and they're super sweet down here. Up there where we were earlier, for whatever reason, it's there's scuffidines, and they're nowhere near as sweet. They're the golden colors. I don't know. Do you have that? Are the golden ones, are they universally not as sweet? If you know the answer to that, let me know. So that's where we just came from, up through there. Get the camera turned the right way. This little gimbal's great, but sometimes it moves a lot slower than I want it to. Of course, that's probably a good thing, because if it moved as fast as I wanted it to, it'd probably be some pretty bad video. But if you watched the recent video I did with the buggy out here clearing some trail, right here is where we were when we cut that tree out of the way. And the trail comes down through here. It's all pretty open through here, really. Have some more boxwoods here. That's this tunnel that we're going through. There's a bunch of boxwoods. And then there's a couple of plum trees down here. They don't produce much, but they're here. And you'll hear some cars go by. We're down here at the edge of the property that runs by the road. So we'll be in this for a little bit. Let's see a place where something's been bedding down. Not sure who that was. And we have the little house down here where I put out for the stray animals. And I'm going to lop off this little cedar right here that's right in the middle of the trail. Get you set down here for that. So we just came through there, right down to here. You can see we're looking down on the road here. And we get to this. Trail's got to go right through here. So we got a good bit of cleaning out to do here. Got a lot of white pines growing up in here. We're gonna have to clean out. So that's gonna take some work. I'm gonna need to bring a saw down here for most of that. And we're gonna cut a little bit of it out, at least get us a path through there. Alright, now you can at least see through there a little bit. See a little bit more of what we got to clear out. You're going to get down on this lower level here is where we want to be. So that's a good bit of clearing to do. But we'll get it. I am going to wait till I have the buggy with me so I can get through there and get everything cleaned up good. Bring more tools with me. I've made it down here to where it clears back out. You can see I still got a good bit of work to do up behind me. That's the trail directly there. And then here's where we're going to. You can see it opens up, and that's what I call my front yard. The different sections of the property have a different connotation, I guess. But yeah, from here it's clear, because I take from here where it opens up in the field there, go across, turns up my driveway, and goes up the driveway back to where we started. So sorry about that. Man, that's a good looking truck. But, so yeah, I'm sorry, got distracted by the truck there. It's nice looking. But I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna enjoy this little baby orange, and then we'll head across the field and go up the driveway towards the house, and I'll get back with you then. All right, making my way across the field here. House is up that way behind me. Trail we were working on is behind me. Headed around here. The road out here is kind of washed out some. Where the trail used to go out here is kind of washed out some. So I think I'm going to, I've got a piece of pipe I can put in the ditch over here and build me a little bit of a bridge ramp kind of thing, and take it up that way, up my driveway where I'm going to be turning at. And get you spun around here. Well, due to nothing but my own incompetence, I lost the last few minutes of the video. So luckily it was basically just me walking up my driveway, which is the last section of the trail. So you didn't miss much, and there'll be more videos coming showing the rest of the trail. Once we get the whole trail opened up, we'll do a full trail walk, ride, whatever. I might ride it in the buggy and walk it. Give you two different perspectives, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. And also you might notice down in the description there's a link to my new Patreon account. So if you'd like to help out with future videos by joining the Patreon, and you'll get access to some special content that you won't see elsewhere. Alright, and that's going to wrap it up for this one. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Old man out.